Hi guys! The first thing I want to do is apologize for my grainy camera. I've been meaning to get a new webcam, and that's the reason why I haven't been making any videos for you guys recently. Um, this is just the camera on my laptop, and as soon as I get a new one, I'll start uploading more tutorials and reviews for you guys. But I wanted to make this video really quickly because these are two products that I absolutely love. They are both face primers, and if you've never used a face primer and don't know what it is, basically it helps keep your makeup, specifically your foundation, on your face throughout the day. I use it because I have oily skin, and it keeps my makeup from sliding off my face throughout the day. The first one I want to recommend to you guys is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I got this little guy in a face complexion kit from Smashbox that came with a liquid foundation, a liquid concealer, and a powder, and this guy. And this is probably by far my favorite product from Smashbox. My experience with them has been hit or miss, unfortunately. I've gotten some products from them that I've been really disappointed with, which is unfortunate because they are a higher end brand. But this I highly recommend, especially if you normally spend a lot of money on your makeup or like to invest in makeup. It feels really light on your skin. You almost can't, it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything really once you put it on. And the consistency is it's creamy, but at the same time it's really powdery. And it soaks into your skin really well. I love the way that it feels when I put it on. It makes my skin feel really soft. I really like it. But the only bad thing about it is the price. This is probably the smallest size you're going to be able to get. And this size might actually only come in the face complexion kit. They also sell a 1-inch tube and a 1-ounce tube and a 2-ounce tube. But depending on where you get it, it can range anywhere from $17 all the way up to $40. Like I said, if that's what you like to spend your money on, or if you like to invest in makeup, you probably will want to get the Smashbox. It's definitely the best face primer I've ever used. But if you're like me and you like to stay on a budget, there are other options out there for you. And probably the best one, the one that's most comparable to the Smashbox, is the E.L.F. Mineral Infused Face Primer. And honestly, this product is exactly the same in consistency, texture, everything as the Smashbox is. And it's in bigger packaging. I also put face primer on with my hands instead of with a brush. So the pump action is really great. It's the same, it goes on exactly the same as the Smashbox does. It feels the same once it's on, but the only difference I've really noticed is the E.L.F. feels a little bit oilier at first than the Smashbox does, but once it goes on, it soaks into your skin just as well. And after you put it on, you don't notice that at all. The only bad thing about the E.L.F. is the pump actually, once it gets down low, it stops working. So what I've had to start doing is actually unscrewing the cap, and then I just use what's left on the pump tube. And then once this is gone, I'll try and get as much out of the container as I can. But honestly, it's only $6. So that doesn't bother me at all. It might bother some other people, but I don't have any problem with it. Like I said, it's only $6. So if you're budget conscious, or you're like me where you don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup, I highly recommend getting the E.L.F. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I also use these two products as a moisturizer under my cleanser and benzoyl peroxide regimen. But like I said, my skin is a lot oilier than most people. So if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Um, but normally what I do and what I need the face primer for is because my skin is so oily, I tend to break out if I wear anything heavier than just concealer under my eyes and then powder over the top. But if I wear this under the concealer and powder, it actually makes the powder stick to my face better, so it looks like I'm wearing something heavier than I actually am, and it doesn't make me break out. It just kind of even though it feels like it soaks into your skin, it just kind of sits on top, so it doesn't get into your pores and stick there, which I really, really love. If you have never tried a face primer and are looking for something that's going to help you keep your makeup on better, I highly recommend one of these two products. Or if you just need a new face primer, I definitely will love if you were to try one of these because they are so great. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment me or message me. And I highly recommend the E.L.F. over the Smashbox if I had a preference, just because it is cheaper. Like I said, they're exactly the same though. So whichever one you just would decide to go with will totally work for you, and I'm pretty sure that you will love it. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say for today. I hope you have a great day, and see you next time.